Mandalay Bay, that golden gem down near the welcome sign, celebrates 25 years of tropical delights this year. Unparalleled views, gnarly waves, lazy rivers, freshly updated rooms, planes, trains, and a sky bridge. How much can we pack into one video?
Plus, Restaurant Row has had a big makeover with big-name chefs and even more fun on the way.
So get ready, because this adventure starts right now.
It's the day before the 4th of July holiday, and we are back at Mandalay Bay on the south end of the Strip for our first stay in 5 years. 5 years in Vegas speak is a lifetime. Looking forward to exploring what's new. Mandalay Bay is in its 25th year of operation, built by Circus Enterprises and opened back in 1999. These days, of course, it's run by the folks at MGM. Can we just say we never get tired of this fabulous lobby and the gorgeous South Seas theming? Today, we've got connections, so we get to skip the check-in step, although the art panels behind the front desk are always worth a look. As is this fountain outside the picture window. We'll go down and explore some of the exterior of this lush 120-acre property a little later on. Mandalay Bay is home to more than 3,200 rooms and suites, and according to the website, they're newly remodeled.
Hello. 5 years since we've stayed at Mandalay Bay. Come on in.
This room is the Resort King Strip View, a generous 550 square feet. The color scheme is a mix of cream and white with a vibrant statement wall for a backdrop. The bed features a Simmons pillow top mattress. Opposite the bed is a credenza with a desk area, TV media hub, LED TV, and all kinds of snacks and drink options. But everything is on a sensor, and of course, it costs a little extra. Big thumbs up on the dual closets, ample storage in this room for a longer stay. The elegant bathrooms in these resorts always seem to look great for the camera. What do you think? This features twin vanities, a lighted mirror, and both a glassed-in shower and soaking tub. The multiple types of stone and tile add up to an appealing overall look, and the colors are earthy and relaxing. There's a separate water closet, and the wallpaper suggests bamboo branches, doesn't it? Goes well with the tropical theme of the resort, the stone surfaces, and the wall art.
Hello, friends. This is normally the time where we would talk dollars and cents, but guess what? We don't have any today because, like our Caesar stay a couple months ago, this also is a comp, a gift from our friends in the UK.
Yes, and it's the day before the 4th of July here in America, which is a very big celebration here in America. And guess what? Everything is mobbed.
Oh, we drove around for 10 minutes in the Mandalay garage just trying to find a parking spot.
Couldn't get a parking spot, and then we had to walk 25 miles. And let me tell you something, my friends. We are going through a tremendous heat wave right now. 115 coming here, just like it was when we were stuck on the highway a couple days ago. 115 while we were here. Now, by Sunday, they're saying we're going to reach the temperatures up to 120. But we're nice and cold and cool right here at Mandalay Bay on the 15th floor.
Actually, I think I have a wind blowing in my face and I'm not complaining. So we don't even know the designation of this room. We looked on the door and we're not quite sure. It is a king strip view. Let's just say that.
It's a beautiful room. And what we're going to try to do in the next day or so is we got more than 18 hours to do this one. So we're going to film, of course, the fabulous Mandalay pool, get something to eat. We're going to be with the wonderful folks that comped us all this. We're going to have
is Chris and Sarah, by the way.
Yeah, we're going to, and I'll probably pop up a picture right here. And we are going to go down and have dinner with them. And we're going to watch the fireworks from what? The highest floor in the Mandalay Bay?
We're going for drinks at Skyfall. Now, I don't think we'll be there for fireworks, but wait till you see the view from our own room straight up the strip.
Oh, it's amazing.
We can't wait.
All right, let's get this party started. We will see you in just a couple seconds.
Well, we already said it. The best feature of the room has to be the floor-to-ceiling windows and that view. To the east, the airport. Ahead, the marquee. And next door, Luxor. Considering that we haven't shelled out a dime so far, you'll agree that we are incredibly lucky to have this spectacular vantage point straight up the strip. Now here's a couple points of interest from up here. Not much left of the Tropicana. The plan was to pretty much flatten everything on the site except the towers and then implode those in October. Yep, that's happening, and it's happening fast. There's a southwest plane on the runway, and the folks in the pool down there grabbed Paula's attention. Of course, she had to look up some of the history. It was originally built in 1963 as the Half Moon Motel, just one of many on Route 91 in those days. In the late 90s, it became the Desert Oasis, a combination motel and apartment complex. Today, it's just apartments, but a lasting remnant of the good old days.
Hey, we're at the House of Blues. Came from our room down to here. Not going outside. I'll tell you what, we're not going outside at all. Budweiser Zero. How exciting is that for a 4th of July celebration? But we're at the House of Blues, and I think we're going to have something to eat, and we'll show you what it is when it gets here.
House of Blues has made its home here at Mandalay Bay since the resort opened. That was the chain's 7th location. In recent years, it's been opened up to the casino, and we are big fans of this great open design. The House of Blues brand is renowned for creating a vibrant and tasty blend of music, art, more art, and Southern-inspired cooking. The industrial backdrop, distressed brick, unfinished plaster, lots of metal is the perfect environment for hearty dishes like New Orleans jambalaya and a plate of barbecue.
Well, friends, the cornbread barely arrived. I haven't even had a bite, and my jambalaya is here. I used to love House of Blues jambalaya, but I probably haven't had it in 10 years, so let me dig in and try. It has both chicken and andouille sausage. Let's do the chicken first. It has such a savory flavor, just lightly, a little bit of heat in the back of your throat, but really mild. Oh my gosh, this is really good. I might eat a lot of this. I love their jambalaya. Yum.
All right, my food came. There was a little mix-up on the first thing. I asked for no coleslaw on it, and it came fully coleslawed. So I had to send it back. But I got it now, and I'm going to give it a shot. It looks great. We just try the meat. That's good. That's really good. I don't know what the sauce is called, but that's really good sauce. And it is really good pork. It's not that fatty kind of pork. It's actual pulled pork. Really, really good. Let me try a French fry. They look pretty good, don't they?
2 thumbs up. All right, Paula's almost done with hers. I got to dig in, so we'll see you in a little bit.
Now here's a question to ponder. Why is it whenever we're in the neighborhood, we find ourselves heading to Luxor? One factor could be that Mandalay Bay was overrun with thousands of teenage girls competing for a national volleyball championship. The other is, we just love the place and always have. Did you realize that there are a total of 8 entertainment/attraction options right here in one spot, the Atrium? That's pretty noteworthy, even for Las Vegas. The latest addition is the Play Playground, an adult play area that serves cocktails. Now there's a combination. Remember last fall when it was all hidden behind a construction wall? Well, it's still hidden, but maybe we'll check it out one day real soon. Well, since we're here, we might as well take in one of the attractions. What do you think? It turns out that locals get 2-for-1 tickets for Fantasy, and we enjoyed it so much a year ago, we decided to grab that deal again. The show that evening was abbreviated, just over an hour, but featured new song and dance numbers in addition to the ones we recognized. Fantasy is in its 25th year and just keeps gathering the best of awards. Plus, how could I pass up another meet and greet and photo with the ladies? You know how predictable we are. We walked back to Mandalay Bay after the show. It's 10 p.m., and that means time for our nightcap. We just love Hazel, the location near lobby and casino, the casual comfy seating, and the generous pours.
Hello?
What you doing? Why are you doing that? Schwanza, you scared me.
Hazel is open to its surroundings on all sides and offers time-honored classic cocktails. It opens every day till 2 a.m. and back at 6 for your morning coffee fix. You just knew with this strip view I couldn't resist doing a time lapse after dark. So let me put on a little music, you enjoy, and we'll see you tomorrow. It is 9:02 a.m. on Independence Day, and we are heading out to visit Mandalay Bay's famous pool deck. It occupies 11 acres and has appeared on the best of pool lists for decades. Temperatures in Las Vegas are going to be up in the 1-teens today, so we want to get out to Mandalay Bay Beach before the sun gets to lobster level. In case you haven't been here, the covered walkway to the beach area has 2 notable venues. The Beach Bar and Grill is in a prime spot for grabbing lunch, and they have holiday specials just today. Across from that, the obligatory pool shop is bigger than most and offers a nice selection of fashion beachwear, plus lots of snacks and cold drinks. And here we are, Mandalay Bay Beach. 2,700 tons of sand imported from our neighbors in California. Note, the beach chairs are free for hotel guests. For the traditional pool experience, you'll want to head for the lagoon pools, both the west and the east, which are in fact one connected freeform shape. Guests of Delano have their own exclusive pool, which is screened from the rest of the pool area. All right, for all the golden towers, the sand, the live concerts, it's this that has always been the main attraction out here, Mandalay Bay's famous wave pool. The wave machine is capable of producing 6-foot waves and, in fact, was originally designed to host championship surfing right here in Las Vegas. May we also suggest capturing the panoramic view from the slightly raised terrace of the Bikini Bar? Not gonna lie, this place is fabulous. Truthfully, though, the lazy river may be drawing the bigger crowds this morning. No effort necessary. Just grab your inner tube and be carried along by the gentle current along a course lined with palm trees and the occasional waterfall. If some cool shade and a place to put your stuff is in your budget on this summer holiday, look at those prices. Then there are cabanas, gazebos, and bungalows along all the water features. And how about we book this party cabana for the whole lot of us? Needless to say, there are bars out here to quench your thirst. Next to the bar and grill is a little tiki bar. And though it's only 9:30 a.m., the Bikini Bar is open and offering cold and fruity refreshers. What we loved about it was this terrace with the sweeping views of the entire beach.
Well, good morning, everybody. It is now around 11 o'clock or 11:30, something like that. I don't know. We slept in a little bit today. We are back at Hazel's. We went to bed with Hazel's. We're getting up with Hazel's. Sounds kind of kinky, don't it? But they have breakfast here. Not cheap. $15 for a bacon and egg sandwich. It's not that good.
Really?
Yeah, it's not that good.
Disappointing.
Yeah, very disappointing.
Well, hello, friends. Good morning. Like Dale said, although he's getting a late start, you've already seen, I went out to the pool, and you've already seen that. Oh my gosh, it's hot out there. Anyway, here we are having breakfast, my first cup of tea, and he's right, it's 11:30, way too late for that. We did get some fruit, trying to eat a balanced meal, and I got a little croissant sandwich. All right, you guys, we're going to show you the bill now. $52 for this breakfast. I hope this is better than his. Let's try it.
Like if you have plans to do this, if you would have said this, I might not be here right now.
Buttery croissant. I didn't hit the filling yet, but the croissant's good. I'll keep digging.
Come on, want to take a walk, or should I say a ride with me? I don't think we've ever taken you on this tram on our channel. You access it from the front of the Mandalay Bay Casino. The tram opened in 1999, a people mover system that connects 3 sister resorts, Mandalay Bay, Luxor, and Excalibur. We're hopping on Tram 1 first, which stops at all 3. The tram is best explained when you look at it from a distance. It's 2,749 feet long, a cable-driven dual-track system. The 2 systems operate independently on an elevated steel truss guideway traveling at about 22 miles per hour. A train is comprised of 5 cars, each one with a capacity of 32 riders. So that's about 160 passengers per train. Hop on! Excuse the shade screening in the window glass. This track goes closest to the resorts, with views of the Pyramid and the Sphinx before stopping briefly at Luxor to drop off and pick up passengers. Then it's on to Excalibur to do the same. For the return trip, I jumped onto Tram 2, the nonstop express back to Mandalay Bay. and got my first close-up look at what's left of the Tropicana. The physical assets have been auctioned off, the site is enclosed by a construction fence, and I will say the demo crews are keeping things neat. But there are no concrete plans of any kind to build a baseball stadium, a resort, or even a parking lot. Sigh. Still with me? Let's take a spin through one of my absolute favorite features of this resort, the wonderful sky bridge called the Shops at Mandalay Place. It opened in 2003, a 310-foot-long thoroughfare that's populated with great retail, bar, and restaurant options, and a most pleasant way to travel back and forth between here and Luxor. Love it!
We haven't yet gone back to the restaurant row area, and we know there will be new things to see since we captured this bit of video last August, nearly a year ago. This was pre-Formula One, pre-Super Bowl, right when the big restaurant revamp began. Rhythm and Riffs has always been a favorite watering hole for us, particularly at rodeo time, and it's been enlarged and expanded since we were last here. On the website, it's labeled as the center of it all, perfectly situated between the eateries and the casino, open 24 hours and offering live music 5 nights a week. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute, so stay tuned. We mentioned in earlier videos that Wolfgang Puck was asked to come up with a new restaurant concept to replace Lupo after 24 years here. We've waited with interest to see what would be unveiled behind these walls. This is called Carama, a showcase for the food of northern Italy and a tribute to his mother's cooking. Carama opened in February, just 2 days ahead of the Super Bowl, and though we haven't tried the menu yet, the Milan-inspired decor of this dining room is alluring all by itself. Plus, this is the largest bar of any Puck establishment, and we're loving the floral mural and vintage mirror. Across the hall, heading towards the garage, was a sometime nightclub, but soon it will be home to the long-awaited Swingers coming this fall. Swingers originates from London, a concept the Brits call crazy golf. There will be 5 inventive 9-hole mini golf courses, plus gourmet street food, cocktails, photo ops, and all in a setting reminiscent of a 1920s English country house. We cannot wait for this one. For nearly 20 years, Hubert Keller's Fleur occupied this space. Last June, it closed, and the infamous screening went up, hiding the makeover. In January of this year, Michael Mina opened his 5th restaurant in Las Vegas, Orla. The name means Golden Princess, and in here you're meant to experience Mr. Mina's Egyptian and Middle Eastern heritage. At the bar, you can order from a wine list of 1,600 labels. And the dining room's design reflects an outdoor promenade in Cairo. Vaulted ceilings, woven chandeliers, and 2 olive trees in the center of the room bring out that Mediterranean vibe. This place looks great. Too bad we already have dinner plans.
And this is the point in the video where you were supposed to see us go out to dinner with Chris and Sarah. We had reservations at Tender. We were going to Skyfall, and we were going to watch the fireworks. Guess what?
Unfortunately, I got very, very sick. The heat, I contracted a virus, and we had to get out of Mandalay Bay like that.
So we literally canceled our dinner plans right about the time we were supposed to meet up for dinner, and we ended up packing up and going home that evening. Therefore, the video ends.
Yeah, it's been, we have not left the house since that happened.
We're recording this 2 weeks later.
Yeah, we're 2 weeks later. I'm still not better, but I'm a lot better than what I was when it first started. But I just want to thank those nice people. They really went out of their way for us, and I felt so bad that we had to cancel out on them.
We had this booked since the beginning of the year. Chris and Sarah offered us this comp, so we tried to enjoy as best we could the day and a half that we were there, and
Right.
we hung in as much as we could. But Dale just was. We knew by Friday morning he was really sick.
I told Paul, I said, you got to get me out of here.
We just got to go home.
We just got to go home.
We do want to talk about one other thing real quick, though. That 2-drink minimum thing.
Yeah.
So we went to Fantasy on the Wednesday night, and we came back wanting our typical nightcap. We went to 4 bars at Mandalay Bay. Every single one of them had the 2-drink minimum on every table. But we didn't want 2 drinks. We wanted 1.
Yeah, this is something new. So
we don't know about this. This is new.
We ended up sitting at the bar and getting a very expensive scotch.
At Hazel, yeah.
And they didn't make us get 2 each. That's 2 each.
Right.
Mind
that
you,
would
yeah.
have been, that would have been outrageously expensive for us, and we didn't really want it. Anyway, 2 people left the bar. We jumped in at Hazel, and we did end up having our nightcap, but head scratcher on that, my friends. Like, what is that about?
I didn't understand it at all.
Didn't get it.
Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification button. Anything else you want to tell these nice people, Miss Paula?
We did miss you for those 2 Sundays that we didn't post. Thank you for hanging in with us. We really hope you enjoyed this little holiday, even though it was abbreviated, at Mandalay Bay.
Hope you had a good time. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye, everyone.